Hello, welcome to the present moment. I felt led to do a video. I don't even know what I wanted to talk about. I just want to share some presence and some insight. Let's see. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many topics, so many things to choose from. Let's talk about finding a spiritual teacher. Because finding one that really speaks your language and helps you progress is very powerful and can expedite your process of awakening. So, number one, the truth is, no one really needs a spiritual teacher, because a spiritual teacher leads you to yourself and to the spiritual teacher within you. You hear the term guru, or I don't know, there's so many different names for a spiritual teacher: a priest, a shaman, a monk, a guru. Nowadays, a lot of teachers are yoga teachers. They're very much, they help plant seeds and everything and whatnot. Authors are also very valid and valuable teachers. And then there's also our daily life spiritual teachers, the ones that are close to us. Maybe we have a friend that we know we can go to that has a very wise perspective of things in life, and we get advice from them. They are a form of a spiritual teacher. There's many different types, and what's important though is that you find one that resonates with you, that really that has what you want, basically. Another piece of, while you don't need a spiritual teacher, it can be very powerful, because there's a piece in us. Peace isn't P-I-C-E-E-I-C-E or whatever, not P-E-A-C-E, but like a piece, like a puzzle. There's a piece to us that doesn't like to admit we need help, and seeking a spiritual teacher requires you admitting that you need guidance. So that's step number one, is acknowledging, you know what, I'm not perfect, and I want to grow, I want to learn, and I want to find something that somebody else has already found. And so you have to decide, well, what do I want? Do I want knowledge? Do I want particular practices? Do I want it to be involved in a certain religion? Or do I want a more universal perspective? And then from there you can kind of categorize, or you kind of become more specific about what kind of teacher you could find. Right now in our day and age, there are a lot of teachers, growing teachers in our world, people that have awakened, that are unknown, but they're out there and they're putting themselves out there to help anyone and everyone that's interested. With that, of course, and with humans, you have a select few, you have a portion of them who take advantage of that and become business oriented, these like business gurus that unfortunately take advantage of that market and monetize it to make surplus income, superfluous incomes, And it's unfortunate, but everybody's learning in the end. But because they do that, and because they have since the beginning of thought and human understanding and practice, there's a undercurrent in our world and in our society, especially the Western culture, of wanting to safeguard yourself and not be led astray. Because it's almost it's almost worse, right? I mean, it's almost better to sit where you are and not follow anyone than to follow somebody down the wrong path and then have to spend all this time getting back to that spot where if you had just sat, you would still be, right? But that fear also prevents us from exploring and from learning, because in the end we learn from our mistakes. Ooh, scared me.